30 dark secrets buried deep inside Resident Evil 3 Remake. Number 1. The very moment Jill steps into the street and the dead close in around her. Look closer. Pan the camera past that fence and you'll see something that should send a chill down your spine. Every single zombie out there is the same. The exact same face. The exact same corpse. Copy. Paste. Repeat. A chilling reminder of how brutally tight Capcom's deadline was, and just how much was left on the cutting room floor when they shipped Resident Evil 3 Remake out the door. Number 2. Tucked inside the hospital shower room, Carlos finds a note, a warning scrawled in desperate handwriting. There's a body stuffed inside one of these lockers. Don't open it. That tiny scrap of paper connects directly to RE2, where Leon and Claire received no such warning, and were met instead with something lurching out of the dark. Number 3. Somewhere in the chaos of the burning city, a street sign reads, Lone Wolf. It's a quiet nod to Operation Raccoon City, the nickname of USS helicopter pilot Nighthawk, hiding in plain sight among the rubble and the bodies. A name most players walked right past. Number 4. In the STAR's office. If Carlos lines up, a perfect shot on the dartboard. He can't help himself. The soldier grins and breaks the tension. Oh yeah, the kid still got it. Let that be a lesson to all dartboards. Number 5. When the parasite latches onto Jill and the game screams at you to use a green herb. You don't have to. Hold your nerve. Leave the area, and the parasite dies on its own, leaving that for the horrors still waiting ahead. Number 6. Buried in the unlockable concept art lies Nemesis, holding a Gatling gun. At some point in development, Capcom considered turning the Pursuer into an even more devastating killing machine. They cut it, but the artwork remains a ghost of a night. Imagine what could have been hunting you through those streets. Number 7. Outside the subway station, check the shadows of the alleys. Sprayed on a wall, a nod to Resident Evil. Code Veronica, even painted in the same colors as the iconic Lugers. Blink and you'll miss it. Most players do. A silent tribute carved into the dying city. Number 8. The dead don't behave the same way here. Not like in RE2. In RE3, they run. They climb fences. They swarm. They are hungry and fast. But by the time Leon and Claire arrive, the infected are slowing down, dragging themselves across the floor, barely moving. The T-virus is rotting its own hosts, consuming the motor function, grinding the flesh puppets down into something slower, but no less deadly. The outbreak is evolving in real time, and you're watching it happen across 2 games simultaneously. Number 9. The game hides a version of the classic zapping system inside it. Every item Carlos can grab in the hospital, he can choose to leave behind. And when Jill eventually arrives, those choices will define her survival. Play it again. Make different decisions. Watch the whole thing unravel in an entirely different way. Number 10. In the subway, left among the wreckage of the UBCS gear, sits an empty weapon case, open, waiting. It once held the very rocket launcher Carlos uses against Nemesis, and it's the same style of case used to deliver Leon's rocket launcher in RE2. The same cold metal, same lethal purpose. Number 11. While Carlos stalks through the Raccoon City Police Department, he's searching for the safety deposit room key, and that key is not just any key. It's a direct replica of the STARS key from 1999. Same shape, same detailing, pulled from the past and placed in your hands. Number 12. On a city billboard, a single word. Dino. A tribute to Capcom's Dino Crisis, the other survival horror franchise that once terrified a generation, still waiting in the shadows. Number 13. Right at the very beginning, near where Jill reunites with Brad, a STARS vehicle sits abandoned. It wasn't there by accident. Brad drove that car to reach her after their call. A detail so easy to miss, and yet It makes the opening moments feel disturbingly deliberate. Every piece of this city has a story. Number 14. After the first Nemesis encounter, Jill stumbles into a dead-end alley. Look at the ground. There's a blood trail, and it leads directly to a crashed car. Someone tried to run. Someone didn't make it. The city is full of last moments. Number 15. In the subway control room, there's a monitor in the corner displaying live security footage. On it, you can see the street outside, the same street Jill just escaped from. You're watching the apocalypse unfold in real time on a tiny screen. Number 16. The Nemesis theme, that relentless mechanical pulse that hammers your chest every time the monster appears. It was deliberately composed to never fully resolve. No chord finishes cleanly. No note settles, because Nemesis never stops. Number 17. The Drain Deimos, those spider-like horrors lurking in the dark corners of the sewer. They're actually returning enemies from the original 1999 game, brought back, redesigned, and made far more horrifying. Some nightmares refuse to stay buried. Number 18. Jill's iconic tube top and miniskirt from the original makes a full return as an unlockable costume. But there's something deeper here. The outfit isn't just fan service, it's a signal. A reminder of where this franchise came from, of the version of Jill Valentine that first made the series legendary. The past never really disappears, it just waits. Number 19. RE3 Remake launched without Mercenaries mode, one of the most beloved features of the original, gone. Sacrificed to push Resident Evil Resistance, the asymmetrical multiplayer experiment that nobody asked for. Resistance died quietly, and players were left staring at the void, where Mercenaries should have been. An absence that still haunts the remake to this day. Number 20. This game was originally planned to have 21 live selection moments, real-time decisions, just like the original. Choose your fate, change the outcome. Every single one was cut. What remained was a more linear path, a single corridor leading to the end, with none of the branching choices that gave the original its terrifying unpredictability. 21 moments of agency, erased before the game ever saw the light. Number 21. Barry Burton was coming back. The fan favorite, the man with the magnum. He was in development. Then he wasn't. The team made a call. The story needed to belong to Jill and Carlos alone. Barry's entire role was scrapped. No trace of him remained. Just another ghost in the code. Number 22. The Hunter's Hospital debut. If it felt familiar, it was meant to. The framing, the pacing, the sudden reveal. It's a deliberate echo of the very first time. These creatures appeared in the 1996 original. Same shock, same dread, and made viscerally, painfully real on modern hardware. Number 2. Carlos spots a camera on the table, and he smirks darkly. It's a direct nod to Fatal Frame, the horror series where a camera is lit. A quiet joke in the middle of a massacre. Number 20. Surrounded by broken shelves and dead silence. A statue watches you from the corner. Mega Man. The infamous American NES box art. Capcom. Number 25. The muscle car Jill weaponizes against Nemesis, that 1970s American beast. Ethan drives to the Baker house in Resident Evil 7. Coincidence? Maybe. But the resemblance is uncanny. Number 26. Near a wrecked patrol car, a distress call bleeds through the static. With the same, an officer, desperate, terrified, transmitting into the void. RPD. I'm trapped in North Garden with 3 civilians. West Side cafeteria, back of the kitchen. One of us is injured and immobilized. Please advise. The same call heard at the start of Outbreak. 2 games, 1 dying city, 1 night. It's all happening at the same time. Elsewhere in Raccoon City, other survivors are fighting to breathe. While you're standing here, the world is ending around every corner. Number 27. 2 police officers. If you played RE2, you've seen their bodies, just set pieces. Environmental storytelling. In RE3, you see it happen. You watch as the liquor finds them. You understand, in that moment, why Leon would later find them, lying cold on that floor. Number 28. The main menu. You've stared at it. You've clicked past it, but look at the background. Really look, that shape in the dark. Standing outside, Jill's apartment near the theater. That is Nemesis. And it's not just standing there. It's waking up, rising from its containment pod, beginning the hunt. 3 days, and you're already in its sights. Number 29. On one of the city streets, a sign reads, Eagle's Pet Shop, a tribute to Eagle from Street Fighter. Even in the apocalypse, Capcom leaves its mark. Number 30. In the RE3 Remake demo, scattered around the subway area, you could find promotional posters advertising the game you were already playing. They were pulled from the final release, a strange, self-aware joke, erased, before most players ever saw it. If you want to dig deeper into the darkness, click here for 30 secrets you never knew about Resident Evil 4 Remake. Stay afraid.